An investigation is underway after a police officer shot and killed a deaf man in Oklahoma City. 35-year-old Magdiel Sanchez was shot Tuesday night in front of his home. Neighbors say that Sanchez could not understand officers' commands. Police say that Sanchez approached them with a metal pipe in his hand, and they were at his home investigating a hit-and-run crash involving his father. Omar Villafranca is outside the Oklahoma City Police Department. Omar, good morning.
Good morning. The Oklahoma City Police Chief says this is a criminal investigation, which is standard in police-involved shootings. A neighbor tells us that he was yelling at officers outside before the shooting, telling them that Sanchez was deaf. Surveillance video from a nearby business shows the moment a truck, driven by Magdiel Sanchez's father, crossed an intersection and is hit by another car. The truck rolls over, then drives away. Police track the truck to Sanchez's home. The first officer to arrive at the house, Lieutenant Matthew Lindsay, says Sanchez approached him holding a metal pipe. A second officer, Sergeant Christopher Barnes, arrived a short time later. Lieutenant Lindsay drew his taser. Sergeant Barnes pulled his handgun. They both discharged their weapons after Sanchez didn't respond to verbal commands. Oklahoma City Police Chief William City.
In our training, if we have an officer that has the taser, is going to deploy the taser, we have another officer with cover fire.
Julio Reyes says he and other neighbors were frantically shouting at the officers, telling them Sanchez is deaf and could not understand them.
I believe they did hear me because one of them turned around and looked at me.
He also claims Sanchez used what he called a stick as a means of communication, not as a weapon.
The guy does movements. He don't speak, he don't hear, so mainly it's hand movements that he does.
Using a sign language interpreter, J.R. Renninger, a representative with the Oklahoma Association of the Deaf, says he's concerned with the police department's ability to deal with the deaf.
Why didn't they use another option rather than just going to deadly force?
Chief City says his officers are taught how to deal with these kinds of situations.
We've actually had training with persons who are deaf. We had some training in 2013, and we're always open to new ways of dealing with the public with disabilities.
The Sanchez family did not want to comment. Neighbors are also telling us that the shooting was caught on a home security camera, but that video is now in the possession of police. Now, the officer who fired those fatal shots is on paid administrative leave. Bianna?
An unfortunate story, Omar. Thank you.